3 Game 7s on Saturday. Pretty much everything shook down as it was supposed to and should have mostly been done in 5 games. The Pacers beat the Hawks 92-80. I watched this one, and I watched the series on and off. The Hawks are really terrible and should not have been in the playoffs. 38 wins. Indiana is just like a wounded animal at this point that it's just waiting to go out into the forest and die.
You know, I was so rooting for the Hawks. I wanted the Hawks to win so badly. Yeah. I can't stand this Pacers team. I hate them because I was rooting for them earlier in the season, but I can't stand this underachieving, loser, infighting crap. I can't take it. And you're right. The Hawks, as they are right now,
terrible.
They're not a professional NBA team.
Yeah.
They have these random players who are playing really hard, and you know, I love these stories about these nobodies that play better than everyone expected. But you know, they're missing Al Horford.
Yep.
You know, they had a lot of other injuries throughout the season. This team has been kind of thrown together. They have Kyle Korver, who's a decent player, and Jeff Teague, he's a good player.
Yeah, he's good.
And Millsap is actually a very good player. But guys like Mike Scott, random guys.
It's just a bunch of random guys.
DeMario Carroll, you know, they're random guys. And the Pacers were supposed to be, you know, the new champions. They're supposed to dethrone the Heat, and they look like a bunch of jokers out there. It's embarrassing.
So let's forget about the Hawks, although they did set an NBA record for threes in a series. They chucked up, it was something like 30 threes a game, something crazy. They shot like 260 threes in the series.
That's what you do. If you're the inferior team, you chuck up threes and hope for the best. Yeah. And for the Pacers to be taken to the Game 7, it's really embarrassing.
So for the Pacers, has there ever been a player that at the half point of the season All-Star game made the All-Star team that now has crumbled as badly as Roy Hibbert?
I can't. I mean, no one that wasn't injured, right? Yeah. I've never seen a Roy Hibbert type of comparison.
A player that seemingly lost all his skills. He never had great. He had soft hands, but never had great skills down low, I never thought. But now it seems like they throw him the ball, and even his body language, he looks like he's lost muscle or something. Like he just can't do what he should be able to do.
You know, it's really amazing. These players crack. So at this high level of play, you know, their talent differential is like this.
Yeah.
Their mental toughness differential is what makes you a good player versus a bad player. And you remember Nick Anderson?
I'll never forget those 4 free throws.
Yeah, so he actually missed 5.
There was a 5th?
Yeah, because one of them he missed, but there's a lane violation, so you have to take it again.
You're right.
And he missed it. He missed it again.
Yeah.
So he actually missed 5.
That's 95 finals game 1.
Yes, and he never recovered after that. After that, he was a terrible free throw shooter, and he had a few more years in the league, but then he just kind of petered out. I mean, he was anointed by Michael Jordan as the next great player. I mean, Michael Jordan is not the best at prognosticating players, but Nick Anderson was a very, very good player. Yeah. And after that disaster, he just never really recovered. So maybe Roy Hibbert, I don't know when that happened, but something happened to him where he lost his confidence, and he just sucks now.
Yeah,
just sucks.
So it's not just him though. That whole team looks disjointed to me.
Paul George was, I think, he was super underrated. Then he became overrated. And now he's just trying to find his equilibrium.
Yeah, and he had a pretty great Game 7. He scored 30, had 11 rebounds, and he hit big shots. Every time it got close, he hit big shots. Lance Stevenson played great, but they have a real point guard situation. That to me is the problem. George Hill is not a championship point guard.
I 100% agree. I mean, Roy Hibbert was a scapegoat and an obvious and easy target, but George Hill has been an awful underachiever the last couple of months. They're much better with C.J. Watson, the backup point guard.
Yeah.
When Watson's in the game, they just look better, smoother. But I also want to call out Frank Vogel for being, I think, a very bad coach in terms of not knowing how to make adjustments and matchup issues. I mean, Louis Scola and David West should have played more together and not as much Roy Hibbert. I mean, de facto, he did do that towards the end because the whole world was screaming at him to do that.
Yeah.
But, you know, the coach, I think, kind of lost his team a little bit along the way. Who knows? Maybe this turns into a galvanizing experience for them and they come out for the better.